Okay, so supplements that can help. Number one supplement that you can help, it's a nutrient called inositol. Inositol. Niositol. Inositol. It's in the B complex family, okay? Approximately 70% of all those with PCOS has been diagnosed with levels of, insulin resistance, okay? We know that. Now let's talk about what inositol does. Inositol inositol, as it turns out, is well known for the ability to improve your insulin receptor site activity and restore insulin resistance. Okay, so it prevents that insulin resistance that's going on. Okay, this is even more important that those with PCOS have a naturally lower inositol level. Okay, inositol also is extremely effective for allowing you to become more fertile. Okay, inositol is really good for making you more fertile. One of the major symptoms, one of the major downfalls of a woman dealing with PCOS is that more than likely it's going to be very difficult for her to conceive. Okay, because her eggs are being trapped up into these cysts, polycystic ovarian syndrome. So they're being trapped up in these cysts, and then sometimes she could go months without having a period. Okay, and when when she does have a period, a lot of times the eggs are coming out immature. Okay, there's a major fertility problem with women that deal with PCOS. So inositol is one of the best because it helps them become more insulin sensitive. Okay, as well as it improves their ability to be able to have kids. Okay, so inositol. Omega-3. Once again, we're talking about omega-3 fish oil. Once again, omega-3s. We already know 95% of all diseases start with inflammation. The first thing that turns off inflammation in your body is omega-3. So omega-3, one of the issues that people have that deal with PCOS is that they have a low level amount of inflammation. We want to reduce that inflammation. We want to get them on omega-3s. Vitamin D. We keep going over the same nutrients over and over and over again. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is extremely important. 70 to 85% of all women who deal with PCOS are deficient in vitamin D. Okay? We always talk about how many symptoms that come from low levels of vitamin D. We talk about immune system. We talk about bone density. We talk about mood. We talk about now PCOS. We talk about growth of fibroids. We talk about how endometriosis is impacted by vitamin D. Getting your vitamin D levels up can help you deal with the symptoms of PCOS. Okay? So vitamin D. NAC, better known as N-acetylcysteine. N-acetylcysteine is an antioxidant that reduces inflammation and the damage. It does this by fighting inflammation, oxidative stress that can harm fertility. Now, these are things that also going to help you become more fertile, as well as that's also going to reduce inflammation and make you more insulin sensitive. So NAC, very, very effective. Another good nutrient that you can use is carnitine. Okay, this is an amino acid that's really effective. They found that women who have PCOS have low levels of carnitine. The best way of taking carnitine to get your levels up is not necessarily L-carnitine. Let's do acetyl-L-carnitine, better known as ALC. Acetyl-L-carnitine is an excellent way to get your carnitine levels up. Carnitine is an amino acid. It has a tremendous amount of functions. Also, since it's going to also make you a little more insulin sensitive, carnitine also helps you lose weight. And carnitine, if you're exercising, gives you more energy. Okay? So carnitine allows your body to burn fat more effectively. Okay? It also helps you with keeping your insulin levels under control. And carnitine is one of the best for giving you energy. Okay? So carnitine, but it gives you energy on a cellular level. Don't expect you taking carnitine and you're going to feel like you drank coffee. It does not work like that. But if you're exercising, you'll go longer the next time. If you're walking, you'll notice you can go further and you're not as tired. It's a cellular energy that people notice with carnitine. Magnesium. We did a whole show on magnesium. 10 different, how many different forms right now is there sold on the market? I think it's 12 different forms of magnesium sold on the market. Magnesium has over 300 biological effects in the body. Magnesium is extremely important. Magnesium helps, another one that keeps insulin all under control. Magnesium also helps deal with muscle cramping. Magnesium is good for the brain. Magnesium helps you deal with depression and anxiety. Magnesium helps you with blood pressure. Magnesium is extremely important. And the funny thing is that 50% of all Americans don't get enough magnesium. Okay? And people who have PCOS, they are 19 times more likely to be deficient in magnesium than the general population. So as you see, there are correlations, not necessarily causations. You being deficient in magnesium don't mean you're going to be, develop PCOS. But there's a great chance if you have PCOS, you are deficient in magnesium. Okay? So making sure you get your magnesium in, and let's make sure you get your probiotics in. I'm not even going to go through all the benefits of probiotics. We talked about 1,000 times on how probiotics affect you. We did a whole show on that. And one of the shows we're going to go into, we're going to talk about all the benefits, how to detect a good probiotic and all those things like that. Zinc is also another good one that also helps with PCOS. And taking your B complexes help, as well as your coenzyme Q10. So I just gave you all 3 back-to-back. So B complex helps the body metabolize carbohydrates better, help your body become less insulin resistant, help give you energy, help lower homocysteine levels that can affect your androgen levels. And coenzyme Q10, another good one that helps improve fertility, another good one that helps give you cellular energy, excellent for blood pressure, and is really, really, really good for helping to, how can I say this? Improving oxygenation of the bloodstream. So coenzyme Q10 is one of those things. So those are some of the supplements you can use. And those supplements, once again, are inositol, fish oil, vitamin D, NAC, carnitine, magnesium, probiotics, zinc, B complex, as well as coenzyme Q10.